Yarg, Zachariah, who's your new crew member there? I'm having trouble deciding right now. I was thinking, I've got these letters here. Take a look at them. We've got Man of the Hole. What do you think of this one? I don't know about that. That's a strange name. What about Baby of the Tree? Baby of the Tree? They're a little bit young for our crew, I think. What about Dog of the Street? No, I like dogs.
I like Dog of the Street.
Dog of the Street? Okay, well, sorry, they've been taken. Ah, man.
Well, of course, they're a dog. I mean, someone's bound to take a stray dog sooner or later.
Okay, well, I've got old Man of the Creek.
Ew, I've heard he's a creep. No, thank you.
I think we should give him a chance.
Yeah, I mean, we're not doing great on applications lately. Moriarty, what's that one you have there?
Oh, this one over here is, I don't know, it's okay. It's Lady of the Sky.
Oh.
Oh.
Did you say Lady the Guy?
No, not Lady the Guy.
A lady's guy.
Maybe, but...
Oh, a ladies guy. I heard someone was talking about me.
No, I said Lady of the Sky.
Oh, Lady of the Sky.
I've been known as a ladies' guy.
This is great. This is perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Give me that. All right. Welcome to the crew, Lady of the Sky.
Maybe we should just call her Lady Sky.
Welcome back to Sanity Damage, a Dungeons & Dragons Play Podcast. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nathan. Joining me are Alex.
Orf. Big eyes, small mouth.
Ellen.
Penelope Whitlock. Small eyes, big mouth, full heart.
Pippin.
Tor. Big eyes, big anchor, big hands.
Cody.
Abraham Blavatsky. A normal amount of eyes and mouths. The size is appropriate.
And Grant.
Zachariah Harrows, no eyes. Normal mouth.
Join us on episode 49 of our first campaign, To Whom the Sea Belongs. If that intro made no sense to you, then become a $2 subscriber over at
Get
Patreon.
out on the town. Find a date. Get to your local LARP group.
All of this will make sense if you become a $2 subscriber to our Patreon and listen to our most recent OnlyFins episode. Let's see, last week on Sanity Damage, you delved into the Funtime Crabs. You just murked a bunch of guards and aberrant creatures, blasted your way through a few different rooms, came to the main chamber of the Fungal Crags, which is like a giant banquet hall with like a bar on one side. There was a mind flayer. You didn't one-shot the mind flayer, but you single-rounded the mind flayer. You killed it before it was able to do anything.
I one-shot it.
Well, you peppered it with a whole bunch of different creatures. Or with a whole bunch of different arrows.
I need to define a one-shot because...
With one command.
You dispatched it quickly.
Globaled? Can we say
With
that?
the flick of a wrist.
You globaled it, yeah. There are still other monsters that are going to fight you, likely to no avail, but we're going to play that out because any damage could end up being lethal right now because you are in toxic air. So let's jump back in. We're at initiative count 0, which means I need a con save from all of you.
These have been going real well for me.
I just was reminded by how little spell slots I have.
19 for Zachariah.
Nice.
That is a 3 because I have a level of exhaustion, which means I have disadvantage on saves.
Not on saves, it's just ability checks.
Oh, ability checks? It's still a 3 because that was the first thing I rolled.
I got a 10.
10 is no longer high enough.
I got a 23.
I have 16.
Okay, so let me see. Listeners, if there's any discontinuity here, I moved between recording sessions, and so I lost track of how many times each character had failed. So what we're going with is Penelope just failed, and this is her 3rd time failing to the irradiated air. Orf also just failed, and this is his 4th time failing. Does that sound right to both of you?
Sure.
Okay. So, Penelope, you get another level of exhaustion.
Okay, so I'm at 2 whole levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
That's when it starts to suck.
Right. And Arf, you take 6 radiant damage.
Okay.
It is now Penelope's turn.
We just cleared that room, right?
There are still some hostiles in the room.
Okay, I'm going to... Sorry, I didn't think I was going to take an action so soon. I'm gonna go behind this table and see what I can see. Kind of try to take cover from this table, see if there's anyone in range. Cool, I'm gonna go take cover behind that table, and then I'm going to Sacred Flame the ape creature. I'm so sorry, I'm not remembering what they're called.
The ape creature you
Quaggoths.
said? Quaggoths, yes.
Thank you. So I'm a Sacred Flame him, a DC 14 dex save, or take 5 points of damage.
Alright, let's see. Got a 10, so he will take that damage.
Nice.
There's 2 Quaggoths in this room, so the one that's closer to you, right? Got it, okay. Grimlocks are up next. Let me throw the initiative order in chat real quick, because it's saved on my screen, but...
The pancakes, I think is what he said.
Mm.
Sounded like Grimlock to me.
No, I think he said pancakes.
Look how far down there I am.
This unnamed creature is a humanoid with mottled grayish skin that has like pustules on it, and the pustules are growing kind of a flowery vegetation along its arm. Let's see, there is only one of these guys in the room. He has just seen this Mind Flayer get absolutely annihilated, and so he's gonna play it defensive. He's scared of the power that he just saw unleashed. He's going to hurl a kitchen knife at Tor, and then duck and hide behind the bar. I don't have kitchen knife built into his stats, so I'm using an equivalent bonus. A 12 is going to miss you though, right, Tor?
Yes.
Okay. And then he just falls prone and takes cover behind the bar. That's going to bring us to other guys that are not in the room, and then Tor.
No idea why, but I just feel Tor is actually outraged by the kitchen knife right now.
Okay.
Like, I don't know why. That's just, like, so insulting that it's just the guy pops up, throws a kitchen knife, and then ducks back behind this counter.
A new lore unlock.
So I have this Quaggoth in front of me, but this guy over here just, like, threw a kitchen knife at me, so I might go for him.
All right.
No. Tor's just gonna glare over at that area and then run up to the closest Quagmire. No.
All right.
80.
And then he's gonna swing away.
Who else but Quaggothmire?
24 to hit
Yeah, with plenty of change.
for 9 damage.
Okay. And I guess you don't have multi-attack yet, right? Or extra attack?
No.
Okay. Alright. The storm is
Not
raging
yet.
outside, has no effect on you, and it is now the Quaggoth's turns. The other one is going to run up, and with its, like, over-large arms, it's going to vault itself across this table, slide over, and drop down next to Tor. So both of the Quaggoths are immediately in front of Tor, and are going to make their claw attacks. 17.
That misses.
Okay. What's the magic number?
Misses.
The magic number misses. Your AC
Oh,
is
you
it?
want to know? Oh, it's 20. I'm sorry.
20. Okay. Dang. Okay, miss. 1 hit with a 22. Oh, and a second hit with a 22. So a total of 18 damage as the one that vaults over the table just launches itself at you.
Weird.
You shouldn't have told him.
He starts hitting after finding out what it was. I'm looking
Yeah.
at those rolls now. Add some modifiers in, you know?
Those rolls are weighted.
Right. Zachariah, you're up.
Can you describe the arcane ball that's in front of the stairs to
Yes.
my north?
Yes, so let me... I'm just going to take a second and set the stage for the whole room a little bit more. So
Nice.
you're in a giant banquet hall. It's circular in shape, like all of the walls are smooth and curved. On the north end, there is a stairway leading up, and there's arcane bluish firelight pouring down from it. Presumably up above that is the problem, is like the pollution. The staircase it's hard to represent on a two-dimensional map, but directly under that, it also goes back down to the first floor. So from this end that I'm marking here, you can go downstairs, and then from the end with the magical ball, you can go upstairs. The tables and the bar itself, the bar being on the south end, are pretty much unaffected. They look ornate, kind of like an elvish or arcane make with like carvings and whatnot. But the ground is pulsating like a membrane. It's purple. It has gross bluish pustules on it. The walls feel fleshy and look like they're made out of some synthesis of stone and human or humanoid flesh. And to get to your question, Zachariah, the arcane ball is just an arc of the fiery, lightningy, blue, radiant substance from the floor above you that has coalesced and is just bobbing through the air now. It will flicker out of existence for like a millisecond and then pop back in, almost like a strobe light, but then it crackles out from its center orb as well.
Okay.
Now, when I sent my familiar up there, my imp, he disintegrated.
Yes.
So just food for thought.
So you're saying I should send Raven over there?
No.
It is a familiar disintegration device I've found.
Oh, excellent.
No.
Does that let you pick a new one?
Gripnip Grabnax did not stand a chance.
All right. Okay. Well, let's time for some science.
I'm joking. I'm joking,
Raven.
Raven scowls at you. Joking.
How'd you just scowl?
With a
How did your face contort like that, Raven? That was terrifying. Why can't you make faces like that more often?
Raven's scowl intensifies.
Again, I'm just keeping my my zombies are inert right now, and my skeletons are firing.
Okay.
Keeping them in one token just for the sake of speed in the map.
Mm-hmm.
My skeletons are going to fire at the ball.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does. 15 also does. Looks like 2 hits.
So I got 2 hits on longbows, which would be 21 damage. And then I got 1, 2, 3. I got all my short bows hit. So
yeah.
21, 32, 39, 48. 48 damage plus 21.
21 from the longbows and 48 from the short bows.
Yeah.
Okay, the longbows damage it, but don't take it out. The short bow volley does take it out. It blinks and vibrates, and then it just dissolves.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I am going to have Raven come give advantage to Tor on the Quaggoth that's been injured. Then I'll fly back and land on Penelope's shoulder. And then I'm going to try to pull some necrotic energy from the ground, trying to sap some of the life from this fleshy floor, and fire a bolt of necrotic energy at the Quaggoth that's been damaged. DC 16 wisdom saving throw against 24 necrotic damage.
That's a lot of damage, and I failed it.
Ouch.
I rolled 12 and a 9.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to step back a beat.
Mm-hmm.
And
take some cover behind a flesh wall.
I'm gonna take some cover behind a flesh wall. I don't know. I didn't want to say that line. I'm just gonna step back a bit.
All right, Abraham.
Abraham will launch out a couple of Eldritch Blasts at the Quaggoth there that's facing down Tor. I will sidestep to get into a slightly better position and fail. And 24. A botch and a 24.
A 24 will hit.
For 6 damage.
Sorry, remind me which... Sorry, it's the injured Quaggoth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably still not in my form anymore, am I? Has it been a minute since we crawled through that window, probably?
Yes, it would have been by now.
All right. Well, I'll still push it back 10 feet.
All right. Tor, I'll let you take an op attack if you want.
Tor will take his opt attack.
Crit.
Oh.
21 to hit. For
21
10.
hits. All right.
Not just that, though, but it's anchored in revenge, so that didn't link it right. But I do an extra D8 to something that's attacked me in the last turn.
Nice.
Another 7.
Very nice.
And then I will run up to the other side of Tor and use my telekinesis to try to push the other Quaggoth off of him as well.
Okay.
It's 16. Strength save.
What kind? Strength, thank you. They are good at strength, but I got a 12. So he backs up, and you just used your reaction Tor, so no op attack on that one.
That one's only 5 feet, I think.
Thank you. Yeah, you're right. Perfect. Anything else from Abraham?
And then I will just take a step back to the table and end my turn.
All right.
Order a drink.
Nelton will run into the room, grumbling and complaining as his feet squish on the uneven and pulsating ground. He's going to make a dagger attack. He's just out of normal range, so it's at disadvantage. Actually, bonus action to run a little bit closer, so it's not at disadvantage. But he still misses. And then he runs away.
I know that feeling, Milton. I know that feeling, Milton. That happened to me as well.
Oh, it's terrible. I just can't hit anything.
We'll get him next time, Nelton.
Azure, let me see how many spell slots she has left. She will do a first level magic missile to try to finish off the wounded Quaggoth.
That ought to do it.
Finish him.
It does just barely finish him off. She does 10 damage. He had 8 health.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And that brings us to Arf.
Bullseye. All right, I'm going to step into this room a little bit more so I can kind of see what's going on. Let me see how far I can move in. Okay. Right over here near Zachariah. I still can't see. I can see the corner of this. Can I see this? I can see it a little bit.
What is this?
It looks like a Quaggoth.
Yes, yeah.
The one
one
of the ones that got pushed off. Great.
Yeah. If you can only see one of its corners, it is going to have cover against your attacks. That'll just boost its AC. So, I mean, you're a good shot. You'll probably still hit it, but just so you're aware of that.
Yeah, I'll take a shot at it.
All right.
It's gonna be a crit.
Oh,
a crit does hit. Cover doesn't help that.
Shot.
So that's 11 plus 1d8.
Good thing they have big eyes.
That was the wrong one. Here's the d8. So 11 plus 7 is 18 damage.
Yeah. Nice.
Then I'll attack again.
Okay.
14.
14 is not going to hit due to the cover. Otherwise it would.
Right. Then I will just end my turn here.
All right, now it is time for the living guiding bolt that I was super excited to use, and it was going to be really awesome. It's dead, so we're going to move on.
What sound does it make when it dies?
When it dies, it just stops making a sound. It's like an old school TV getting turned off. The noise.
You said living guiding bolt. Can we just back up real quick?
It's dead. You don't get to know.
What?
I was gonna say I'd rather not. Let's just
Let's just gloss over that one, I suppose.
I don't want to know more about that. I'm sure we will later, though. So.
Don't worry, it's a dead living guiding bolt now.
Let's
raise dead on it, quick.
Can you bring it back as one of your thrall?
Can I have an undead, dead, living guiding bolt?
No, you can't. Let's see.
You're a tyrant, Nathan. You're a fucking tyrant.
I know. Range on magic missile. It's 120 feet, right?
It's something crazy.
5
Something like that.
Magic missile. Yep, 120 feet. Okay. From down the hallway, Tor, 3 whirling bolts of magical energy slam into you, and you take 9 damage.
Was that the hallway we just came from, or a different hallway that I can't see
It's
yet?
the opposite hallway. It's the hallway over on the east side of this banquet hall.
Got it.
Dang.
I didn't even know there was a hallway over there. Grip Nips couldn't see it.
And then you hear voices and stamping from the floor below you as reinforcements arrive. It is going to be Penelope's turn, but first I'm going to need the good old irradiated air constitution save from everyone.
Nah.
Boo.
Damn it. Fuck. Ugh.
16.
7.
8.
Oh, we're all fucked this time, except Tor so
A
far.
big ol' 9.
Nathan can't kill us with monsters, so he's turned the air against us.
He's turned the air into a
14,
monster.
guys.
All right.
I apologize. I have the worst hiccups right now, so you might hear.
That's all right. 14 is just enough right now, so Abraham and Tor are fine.
Abraham Blavatsky, the man who's immune to irradiated air.
So let me know if I'm getting another level of exhaustion, if I'm taking more damage,
Penelope takes 4 radiant damage. Arf and Zachariah each take 4 sanity damage.
Oh, that's not too bad. Next one's more exhaustion then. There's a thing happening.
Is there a pattern?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't take sanity.
You should have. Must be different.
Must be different.
The cloud affects everyone differently is what we've learned.
It is your turn now.
I'm kind of
Penelope.
annoyed it's called air. It's just irradiation.
Could we bottle this and weaponize it?
Oh.
So I can only move 15 feet
Yes.
right now, which is a super fun, good time for me.
Well, welcome to the club.
So I think I'm just gonna, from my safe little corner, Sacred Flame, the other Quaggoth.
Okay.
That's still up.
Hiccups are hilarious to me. I'm sorry.
It's a DC 14 save.
Yeah, it manages to succeed, so shrugs it off.
I tried.
You sure did. Any movement, or are you just gonna hunker down there with Raven and the skeletons?
For right now, I want to hunker down with Raven and the skeleton.
All right. Got the Grimlogs. The one behind the bar is gonna pop up and throw another kitchen knife, or actually this time a bottle. It's gonna throw a bottle at Tor. A 12 shatters on his armor without doing damage.
Tor glares at him.
Was it like a nice alcohol?
It was a super nice bottle, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Arf, did you see that?
A tear comes to Arf's eye, but he doesn't say anything. His lip quivers a little bit as well.
I just took 4 points of emotional damage.
Right.
And then a couple other guys run up and surround Nelton, but they double moved in order to get there.
Nelton!
Oh no. Oh no.
Guys, I think I need some help in here.
I mean, Nelton. Oh, we got you, Nelton. Don't worry.
Azure, help him.
I'm not that kind of wizard.
Okay, why don't you just betray him when he's not looking then?
That I can do. Soldier Boy runs into the middle of the room. He's decked out in armor, and he's going to pull up his character sheet.
Soldier Boy up in the... Oh.
Is his action pulling up his character sheet? Because that means that he doesn't get another action, so...
It's not. He actually shoots a musket at Penelope. No, Penelope's behind a table.
Behind a table.
Arf, since Arf has an obvious ranged weapon. That's a 22 to hit for 3 piercing damage as he shoots you with a musket.
Miss. No, yeah, that hits me.
Tor, you're up.
My AC is 27, so...
All right. Tor's gonna go back over to the Quaggoth that was knocked away from him, and he's gonna booming blade this guy.
Nice.
Ooh, I'm guessing that misses. Oof.
That's
11 does
damage.
miss.
Oh wait, that is damage. Let me roll that.
Good call.
Whew! Watch it could be another 11.
That's worse. I rolled a 2.
Sorry.
Yeah, a 9 does miss.
Why'd you?
I jinxed it.
It was gonna miss either way, man. I was trying to do you a solid.
Yeah.
No, it was my fault.
Yold has spoken.
Alright, the storm rages outside. The remaining Quaggoth is going to attack Tor, getting a crit fail, and another 22. This is the same one that got the 2 22s last turn. So that's 7 slashing damage.
And
And
it's gonna illuminate as a shield is cast shield.
wow.
Illuminate as a shield is cast.
You have a 25
Illuminates with this
AC.
magic or what?
All
What was
right.
that, Nathan?
You know what that was, Nathan.
I don't know what that was. What was that?
It's Zachariah's turn.
Tor's a tank.
Oh my god.
The hiccups are making me laugh.
I forgot my mic wasn't muted. I've been muting it so y'all don't hear me hiccup.
I've been really enjoying the hiccuping.
Okay, I'll keep muting my mic.
Oh my god, is he wearing plate armor? Look at that plate. Look at that gorgeous plate armor.
He is wearing plate armor.
Tor already has his plate armor, so that's my plate armor.
If it's magic plate, I take.
Shut the fuck up, Tor.
I am going to fire at the Grimlocks surrounding Nelton.
I've got you, buddy.
With my skeletons. 17, 16, 22, I'm assuming hit on the Grimlocks?
On the Grimlocks, yes, those all hit.
Okay, so that's 26, 30, 40 damage on the first Grimlock from the longbows, and then it looks like 3 of my short bow attacks hit, which would be
30,
23, 31. Oh, they're both dead?
They're both dead.
Oh.
You're fine, Nelton.
Turn them into pincushions.
Very nice work.
Nelton's just like, ah! There are arrows flying all around him. And then they drop dead, and he's like, oh, thanks.
And then I am going to come around the corner and try to, like, John Wick side shoot this Quaggoth in front of Tor. DC 16 Wisdom saving throw against 19 necrotic damage.
Another excellent roll. I fail, so take the 19.
And then I'm going to step back behind the corner, taking cover. Mm-hmm. And Raven is going to... Raven flew too far away, like an idiot. He is going to...
Aren't you the one that commands, Raven?
Raven, why'd you fly so far away, idiot?
Raven is going to cast the help action on this injured Quaggoth, granting Abraham advantage.
Okay.
Excellent.
And then is going to fly back just a little bit.
Okay.
And my turn.
All right. Abraham's turn.
Abraham will step forward. He will blast an Eldritch Blast with a blast of a blast. 24. What a blast.
Sounds like a true warlock. 24 hits.
And another, a 14.
That also hits.
Excellent. And then I will push it back 20-ish feet.
Yeah.
Into the wall.
Yep. The wall embraces it fleshily. Tor, you can take an op attack.
Tor will do just that.
We're a great team, Tor.
Audience, I know that's not raw, but that's what we're going with for Tomb That Sea Belongs.
It's one of those house rules.
21 to hit for 8?
Yeah.
I did not see this fellow here with the musket. Should have shot it, or the full plate.
Nathan, if I play a genie, one of those genie warlocks that can pull and push people, can I just push someone and then pull them back, and then push someone and then pull them back, and just let Tor beat the shit out of them the whole time?
I mean, he's still limited by the number of reactions he gets per round, but otherwise, yeah.
That's true.
You should give Tor's magic item an ability that gives him more reactions per round.
Yes.
I like that.
And then he can take Sentinel and really break the game.
Oh, he would too.
No promises. No promises.
To Nathan, that sounds horrible.
I don't got my reach anymore.
There's actually a Pathfinder class. It's like a Cavalier or Tunnel Fighter. I can't remember which one, but gets unlimited reactions. And you just you just stand there and nothing moves. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Real on it.
Nelton runs up next to Tor. He's going to try to hit the Quaggoth again. He does hit this time.
Great job, Nelton.
Thanks, Zachariah. He does 4 damage. Quaggoth is pretty hurt, bleeding from multiple anchor imprints on his body. And Azure is going to go, followed by Arf. I guess Azure is
Why is your damage so low, Nelton?
I don't get my sneak attack. There's no one near it.
Why don't you be one of my skeletons? You do like twice as much damage.
I want to be alive. Azure
Alright.
upcasts Magic Missile and just manages to kill that last Quaggoth. Arf.
I thought you said she was useless.
She's not useless, she's a traitor.
Oh. I've got my eye on you then.
If I run up to the table that's right in front of between Zachariah and Abraham, would I have any like coverage?
You could duck down. I'd say it'd take half of your movement to like stand back up if you crouch behind it. We'll play it like you're dropping prone. But yeah, that'd give you full cover from ranged attacks.
Dang, I would only have 5 feet of movement speed left when I got up there, so not possible. Okay.
I just mean on your next turn, like once you pop up from being behind the table.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Dropping down takes no extra movement.
Then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run up to this table here, and I don't see. Oh, he's behind the bar, but he's ducking down behind the bar that I can see now. Dang, it's too bad I didn't. I don't like seeing... Oh, okay, that was not for me. I'm like, I don't like seeing these rolls, Nathan.
I forgot to do the irradiated air for Azure and Nelton, so I'm catching that up between people's turns.
If I want to attack the Grimlock behind the bar, would it be disadvantage because he's behind coverage?
You would not be able to for a ranged attack for the same reason. He's completely prone behind the bar, so you'd have to like actually get over there behind him.
Is he prone on his back? Like every time he like just goes full lace down his back, then pops up? Because that's really funny to me.
Exactly. That's it.
I don't think I can do anything then, really. I don't use a spell slot, and I don't think my cantrip could hit him either. Yeah, I'll just be...
Armor guy?
I can't see him. He's not in my... I can't see him. Like, I can literally just see right beyond, like, right before where he is, but I can't actually see where he is.
Right. You can still attack him just at disadvantage.
Okay.
Is he the one that shot the musket?
Yeah, he's the one that shot the musket, so you can, like, track where the spark was, and, I mean, you're a marksman. I do want to say the entire, especially with the magical energy flying around, the entire chamber is dimly lit, so if something is outside of your vision on the Roll20 software, I'll still describe where it is, you just have disadvantage making attacks against it.
Beautiful.
Sure.
I'm gonna go for it, then.
Alright.
A 14?
14 is gonna chink off of his armor, yeah.
I know that was almost a crit. Alright, take one more shot. Another 14, bummer.
Yeah, not this time.
And that'll be my turn then.
Alright.
You ready to make that con save, y'all?
Boo.
Boo.
First, we've got the mages. Let's see if they can do anything fun.
Why does the air hate me?
What mages?
The mages are going to both magic missile Tor.
Tor!
Dealing 22 damage to Tor.
Doesn't he have shield up?
I have shield up, so nothing happens.
What kind of mages are you?
Doors
literally
puzzledly just looking at them.
Okay, I'll give that to you. That was my negligence. I made the attack. And then the one that's in the room is going
I like
to
how
take...
Nathan has to say he gives it to you.
Well, here's the thing. If you did that... if you did that to one of my NPCs, I would give your spell back. I would give your action back. So
Really?
I would. So I reserve...
Really?
Yes. So I reserve the right to do that with my own...
I would never do that.
That was almost horrible.
This time I'm not like mulliganing that, but yeah, if a spell like that is completely wasted, I usually let the player or the monster mulligan it.
Nicer DM than I am.
I mean, it's a two-way street.
It is a two-way street.
Just like my butthole.
Just like my big eyes, small mouth.
Big eyes, small
Mouth
mouth.
isn't
We're
supposed
back
to be
to
two-way street, I don't think.
the irradiated air. So
It's supposed to be throwing up all the time.
everyone do that fun thing.
I am not feeling very confident about this roll.
I am done with this stupid game.
22.
And I was
I
right
have-
for freaking 9.
I think I've only gotten 7s.
Well,
I
Tor
failed.
succeeds.
I got a 10.
Yeah,
We all failed except Tor.
except Door.
Yeah.
Is this
All
how
right.
I become Spider-Man? Is that
Yeah, are
what's
we
happening?
getting special powers?
Yeah, are
Is
we
that
turning
what's
into mutants?
happening?
Re-radiated
That'd be fun.
mutants?
Power is called cancer.
Arf and
I don't
Zachariah.
understand why this is hurting me.
There's such a thing as bone cancer, unfortunately.
Arf and Zachariah gain a level of exhaustion.
Oh no.
That cannot be good for Zach.
I can't be good for...
It's 2.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
2
at
for Arf now, so that's half speed or whatever. Or...
I have 10 movement speed now.
It's bad for Arf.
Yeah.
I don't really move much.
And Abraham gains his first level of exhaustion.
Boo.
And Penelope takes 5 sanity damage.
5 whole sanity damage.
Yeah.
Jeez
Don't provoke
Louise.
him.
Catching up Nelton's real quick. Nelton has a level of exhaustion and takes some damage. We are back to Penelope as soon as you're ready.
We are.
We are back to me. Okay, I'm...
What's funny is I don't think this is reversible. Like, can you become unradiated?
Bananas.
I'm not much of a scientist, but
I thought you were a nosotologist, Grant.
Grant is. This is Zachariah speaking.
If you eat enough bananas, it will lower your radiation levels.
Does that work for me?
Bananas heighten your radiation levels. Bananas are radioactive.
They really?
Ooh, I've been eating these bananas for the wrong reason then.
I've been trying to unradiate.
Tore her potato
Now
salad.
I feel like I don't have to force myself to eat bananas because I don't like bananas, but I still eat them because they're good for you. But now they're not good for me, and now I don't have to eat them. Thank you, Nathan.
You can,
What a
sure, you
boon.
can take that from. Yep.
You should eat them if you get cramps.
What is Penelope doing?
This has been OnlyFins.
I was like, I don't want to talk about my period on a podcast. Come on.
I was thinking about leg cramps, but sure.
I moved my full 15 feet of movement, which
Okay.
is super great for me.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna Sacred Flame armor person.
Okay.
15.
Man,
I'm
he manages to
also-
resist it.
I'm gonna use one of my few remaining spell slots to cure, healing word, our boy, Tor, and I'm gonna say, you can do it, I believe in you. And that's 7 points of healing to Tor.
Nice.
Tore appreciate.
That's the power of friendship.
I have 1 first level and 1 third level left, like FYI.
Don't tell that to Nathan.
Telling it to the party. That's why I've been hiding in a corner casting Sacred Flame. I'm saving my spells for heals.
One of those
Right.
greater restoration things.
No, I don't have that yet.
All right. The Grimlocks, the unspecified humanoids with gray skin and pustules coming out of their body, rush and surround Nelton. The one that was throwing stuff at Tor joins the frenzy when he sees his friends up there. Only 2 of them are able to make attacks because one of them had to double move, but they are coming for
Nelton, what?
18 will hit him, so Nelton takes 9 damage and is really not looking great.
Oh, Nelton.
The guy with the plate mail will lumber on up to Tor.
Lumber on up.
He's seen how hard Tor is to beat. He's going to start with Abraham.
What?
That's not lumbering up to him.
Okay, ready, Abraham?
Yeah.
He drops
I don't like I just asked if he's ready.
Just say no.
24 for 8 damage.
Okay, that's
20
not
for
bad.
9
Hellish
damage.
Rebuke.
Okay, dex
So-
save.
2d10.
I succeed my dex save. Got an 18.
Is that an all or nothing?
It's
That's half.
Half as much.
Yep.
Half of 15.
Nice.
Nathan,
Mm-hmm.
I still have Spirit Guardians up. And I believe the range of that is 15 feet.
It is.
Yes, you activated that in the last room, correct?
Right, yeah. Yeah, not like when you first got
It's
in.
a 10-minute spell. It's going to take 3d8 radiant damage for stepping in. I didn't want to interrupt, but also...
No, that's good.
Interrupt.
Yeah, interrupt.
Oh,
Anything for damage is damage.
It's 6, but he's in my 15.
Yeah. Yeah, he takes it. Oh, wait, hang on. It's a wisdom save, so he might take half of it. He does take half of it.
It's still 3.
It's still 3.
I did something this
Chip
fight,
away
guys.
at it.
Isn't it a bunch of nuns like spanking him with rulers,
Yeah.
or did I imagine that?
That's right.
Is that from my dream, or is that what you
No,
said?
my spirit guardians are like kind of little twinkling sprites that if you look closely are nuns with yardsticks just beating on him. And they're
Nice.
going, yeah.
Just wow.
Being distracted by spectral nuns spanking him with rulers, his short sword attack does miss Jack. So the first 2 hit, the last one doesn't. And it's Tor's turn.
You mean Abraham?
Abraham,
I've
sorry.
never met. Who is this Jack you speak of?
Yes.
I've heard a lot about him from Zachariah. He won't stop talking about him.
I don't think that's true.
I hear it all the time. Jack and
All right,
Hudson
well.
and Clacker and Moriarty. Jack and Hudson and Clacker and Moriarty.
Nope.
Hey everyone, it's Nathan here, taking a quick break from today's episode to let you know that if you enjoy listening to Sanity Damage, I would highly recommend that you also check out Tabletopped. Tabletopped is a TTRPG podcast where the host, Nick Perrin, dives deep into how to run amazing games with a panel of DMs and interviews guests who are experts at designing TTRPGs, writing interactive fiction, and a lot more. I would highly recommend checking out the first episode of 2023, which has one of the most hilarious B-plots that I have ever heard in an interview format. Find Tabletopped on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else you get your podcasts. New episodes every Monday. Now, back to Sanity Damage.
Whichever one of these guys hit Nelton, Tor's gonna swing his anchor at.
Can you move Nelton? Can you place him in a safe place?
15 to hit.
15 does hit.
For 12, and because it hit a friend, I get extended revenge.
The 12 actually drops it. You don't need extended anything.
Tor smiles.
Hashtag extended revenge.
Stop throwing things at me.
Yeah, that was the one that splashed the nice liquor on you.
And the kitchen knife.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's Tor's turn. I want to hit things twice, but I can't.
Let's see. Quagith is dead. Storm is outside. Zachariah Harris.
Zachariah's gonna try to bail out Nelton again. Arrows will fly over Nelton's head. 19, 21, 18. I think 3 longbow attacks hit, which is not much damage this time. 24 damage from the longbows.
First one is dead.
And then, does a 14 hit a Grimlock?
Yes.
Shit, then all of my short bow attacks hit, so that's
48.
27 plus 22, so 47, 48, 49 damage. And then I don't know if I can get any of those on Armor Boy. I don't know how much damage carries over.
3 of the arrow, the first 2 short bow arrows take it out, so the last 3 can carry over.
Ooh.
Okay, that 22 and 24 hits him, I'm assuming?
Yes, the 14 does not.
Got it.
So that's 21.
So 21 damage, yeah.
All right.
Woo.
And
Nice.
then I am going to level my flintlock at him, aim between his stupid eyes, and say, "Nice armor."
I got a 3 on my wisdom save.
18 damage.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and use my last draining aura to deal another 12 damage.
Oof. Okay, he drops.
Let's go.
Excellent.
So dibs on
And-
the armor, just kidding.
And my turn.
I thought I was gonna have it. It's not mine.
No, stop. What are you gonna do with plate armor?
I'm just joking. I don't want it.
It is Abraham's turn now.
I mean, we could rock, paper, scissors for it.
I will step forward.
Are there still enemies? What do we...
Yeah, there's mages.
There are some enemies. There's a mage up here. And I will Eldritch Blast the mage for 24. 5 damage. And again for 18 for 8 damage.
Yeah.
Pushing them back 20 feet. Into the wall, presumably.
Mm-hmm. Which embraces him like a long-lost friend.
I like to keep my enemies against the wall. And then I will end my turn.
Perfect. Nelton and Azure are up next. And just going to do more of the same. So Nelton will actually light a torch to help everyone see. And then he's going to double move and just try to hide behind the table. So he's like crouching under a table and then thrusting one arm up with a torch in it so that everyone can see their target.
Why can't you just leave it on the table?
Because I didn't think of that, Penelope.
The table would burn.
You can just leave it on the table. Fine.
I'm already over here now. Kill him. He's right there.
Oh, well, now I can see him.
And that being the case, Azure casts Magic Missile at this mage, but the mage uses shield to block it.
Wow.
Wizard fight.
And that's Arf's turn now.
Oh, now it use shield. This is going to be so annoying. All right, I can see it though. So I'm going to take 2 shots from back here. 15 probably doesn't hit anymore.
15 does not hit now. It would have.
Okay, let's see. Another 15.
No.
It's not Arf's day.
No, I'm going to stay under the cover of this table then.
Okay,
And get ready to roll another con save.
that's right. First, the mage is going to Magic Missile Nelton.
Nelton!
Nelton? But
I thought
he's
he was
under the table.
Magic Missile doesn't care.
Nelton's dead.
He can see him.
Nelton goes down.
Oh, shit. Okay. Someone want to carry me over to him? Because it's going to take me forever to get to him.
I'm coming, Nelton.
We're all walking really slow.
It's the heir's turn. Everyone make the appropriate save.
I
Constitution.
hate that the air gets its own turn.
Yeah.
Oh, crit! Let's go!
I failed again.
That's
13.
another failure for me.
Oh my god.
A 20.
I can't roll above a 10 on these.
Let's go, Abraham.
I don't think I have, even last session included, rolled above a 10 on this.
Tor, let's see what you got. Oh wow, you got a crit too? That's crazy.
Oh, wow. A double
I got a
crit?
19.
19 is still enough. So, Zachariah, do you want to guess what's about to happen to you?
Well, I just got exhaustion, so this is just damage.
7 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Penelope, you gain another level of exhaustion.
So that's 3 levels of exhaustion.
Oh my god.
I just want you to know, a lot of times when I've seen people die in D&D over my course of my years career playing this game, it's when exhaustion starts getting out of hand. We have to be careful. We have to be
and
careful.
now I have this advantage on my saves too, on top of not rolling good on them to begin with.
Yeah, this is where it starts to spiral. I think we need to go home.
I really could use a nap, guys.
Azure gets exhaustion as well. And it's Penelope's turn.
I'm gonna very, very slowly start making my way towards Nelton.
How are they immune to it? If it's literally like melting the flesh.
Great question.
Oh, that brings me here. And
Tear out
then,
one of their lungs and breathe through it.
while I'm at it, I'm gonna Sacred Flame the magic person in the corner. 13 for DC's 14 deck save.
Yeah, he takes all of that damage.
Hey, I hit something this game.
Hey, that actually takes him down.
Does it really?
It does.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
That was the last villain in the room, so we can go out of initiative order at this point, but I will periodically still ask for air checks.
Okay.
Very slowly make my way over to Nelton.
Okay.
Yeah, how's he doing?
There's no time to waste.
It looks like it takes you 2 turns to get there, so I'm gonna have him make some death saves.
Okay, wait. I have Spare the Dying, but I don't remember if it's touch. It's touch, right?
Yeah.
I think so,
it's
yeah.
touch. Shit.
1 success. You're good. By the time you get to him, he's had 1 death success and 1 failure, so you can stabilize him and cure his wounds.
Spare the Dying and Cure Wounds him for 6, which out of level 1 spells.
We need to hurry.
Guys, I'm tired.
We gotta get going.
So tired.
There has to be a source of this air that we can take out, and if not, we have to go back and be better prepared. This could get out of hand quickly.
I imagine that the source is probably the same thing as the pollution, right? Azure says.
What's coming out of the riverbed complex?
No, the Fungal Crags is the source of the pollution. I thought that was the entire reason we came here.
I thought we were here to loot magical objects.
Both.
Are we going up the stairs? Are we going down the hallway? Guys,
Up
I'm
the
so
stairs.
tired.
The stairs
stairs.
disintegrates familiars.
It's not the stairs, it was the fucking thing in the stairs, wasn't it? It was the living, guiding, dead, undead, living, not anymore living
Wow.
bolt.
So as you start up the stairs, you feel searing radiation ahead of you. You see
Okay.
bright, fiery, blue energy coming from the 3rd floor of this
Okay.
central building.
So that's definitely the thing, but I don't have anything right now that can.
Okay, check it out,
the
Raven.
thing.
I'm joking.
Well, let's go down the hallway that the mages came from, quickly.
All right, Tor will hustle that way
Nelton, are you dead?
to lead the way.
I'm not dead.
Arf's going as quickly as he can.
Before, I am gonna see if maybe the mage that I killed. I killed something. I'm gonna see. Do they have any healings?
I shoot. Sorry.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
It's gonna be at disadvantage because I'm sleepy.
Yes.
I'm real sleepy. Investigation, you say?
Mhm.
That's a 5 because I'm real sleepy.
Yeah. I would say you find 1 potion of healing, but that's all that's readily available.
Okay, I have a potion of healing at least. Better than nothing.
Come on, we are at a serious time crunch. Come on, everyone.
I know. It's just kind of worth it.
Is this up or down that we're going, Nathan?
You can go either way on. So you go across a skyway from the major tower into one of the smaller towers. You're still on the 2nd floor, but now in a different tower. There's a spiral staircase that goes both up and down, so you can pick.
Let's go up for now. We need to clear the source of radiation quickly before we fully explore, I think.
I concur.
My game sense is correct.
Yeah, me and Arf are in the back going real slow.
I'm back.
Tor, can you put Arf on your shoulders?
Why not me? I'm little. Actually, I think Arf's smaller than me.
Okay, put Arf on your shoulders.
I'm just a little guy.
Couldn't you have your skeletons carry him?
Yeah,
Could I? Because my zombies
skeleton.
are out of commission. Could I have? Well, my zombies only move 20 feet around too.
Still more
It's
than
not
I
5
do.
feet more than they do.
It's faster than 10.
Okay, we're going up, Nathan.
Okay, yeah, upstairs you find more...
On a Tuesday.
You find more small rooms, kind of like the one that you looted that used to be Azure's. They're just like little dorm rooms with like queen-size beds and some drawers and wardrobes and such, holding clothes and a couple common magic items. So you can loot them real quick and get a couple more things. You find 6 nightlight stones, so they just cast the lights cantrip from them.
Guys, I can do that with any stone.
But now we can have 6 of them at once.
And you find
not that
4
impressive.
self-writing feather quills.
Ooh.
Do they have ChatGPT 3.0 on them?
These ones don't. They're not the advanced prototypes.
Tor's gonna tell all of the quills to start writing something profane in Goblin on the walls as we go on.
Everything I'm touching, I'm casting the light cantrip to prove I can do it.
I want one of the quills to just on a table be writing Big Eyes Small Mouth over and over again.
That'd be so terrifying to go in a room and see Big Eyes Small Mouth written everywhere.
Full heart.
Wait,
All
so
work and no
Nathan,
play.
I feel like I'm forgetting from last session a little bit. I thought the weird lights were from above.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, is there another stairway up further?
In the main tower, you started up a staircase from the 2nd floor to the 3rd floor, and I described a bunch of blue radiant, like, terrible energy, and you walked away, and now you're asking where to get to the weird lights.
Well, but it was like it was like not something we could pass, right?
Yes. You got the sense that if you continued to walk up, you would take radiant damage.
Since we're on a 3rd floor in an adjoining tower, is there anything that connects the 2 towers?
The 2 towers.
The 2 towers. My favorite.
There are windows, and given that you just walked through a skyway, you could hop out onto the rooftop. Just remember, there's a massive arcane hurricane-type storm raging outside.
And I have disadvantage on everything right now.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what... I don't...
We
I
could
don't know where to
tie
go from here.
rope to each other. That's a dumb idea, because if one goes down, we all go down.
Tor's in the back.
I thought Tor was in the front.
Let's go look in the basement really quick. Let's
No,
go
I
look
was
in
gonna
the
say, I
basement.
mean, if we do the rope, then Tor's in the back.
Let's go down really quick. I mean, we're right here. We're by the stairs. Maybe there's something interesting down the stairs.
I agree. This seems like the wrong...
I take like a little power nap on this bed.
It just seems like we're in the wrong spot.
I thought we skipped bottom floor.
There must be some sort of access point where they're conducting the ritual. I assumed it would be near the lights, but...
Let's try down.
The downstairs leads to more dorm rooms, but you're back on the main, like, ground floor now.
Can I global this Grimlock really quick with my skeleton?
Yeah. You see the storm raging outside. There's terrible plant life outside. Inside, it's just a dorm room. Or a dorm hallway, rather. Series of dorm rooms.
Anything else? Any other healing potions, maybe?
No, not on the floor.
Raven's gonna fly out and explore a little bit for me.
Nothing on the Grimlock?
I don't have vision through Raven for some reason.
Okay, you can move your own token for purposes of scouting. I'll explain what you see.
Zachariah is flying?
There's more of that terrible, like, membranous ground. There's a bunch of plants that look, maybe to Zachariah, a little bit beautiful, but also clearly deadly.
The beautiful.
There's a couple Grimlocks guarding another small tower, the one that you snuck into the first floor of earlier.
Weaklings.
You send Raven back into the main chamber, but this time on the first floor, or the ground floor, and sending her past a reception table, you do find a couple large rooms full of magical objects. It looks like many of the boxes have already been looted, and there's obvious footprints in the spongy ground that lead to the back stairway. You'll probably see some tokens. Those are the guys that you beat just a minute ago. They moved up from that, so they're not there anymore.
Look at these bodies.
Down the hallway, you come to a staircase up to the second floor, where you had the fight in the banquet hall.
Where's that staircase from where we just were?
What?
Where does this staircase... Where's the other side of this staircase?
It's back in
Why am I the one exploring? I don't know how to do this. I swear to God, Nathan, if you draw a map of where I went,
the staircase,
so mad.
The staircase in question is... The staircase in question is the staircase where the guys came up to join the fight in the banquet. So you just made a big loop.
Does anyone have any explosives? I think we just need to blow up that top floor.
Could I roll like an arcane check or something to see if I know anything about like how to I don't have dispel magic. I mean, do you, Zachariah? Can you just dispel it?
I would lose so many skeletons. Why are you laughing?
It's just, I don't know any other option.
I also don't know if it's magic. It seems chemical to me.
You can absolutely make an Arcana check, Abraham.
16.
With a 16, Abraham, I'll say you are on the right train of thought. Dispel magic would be a large portion of the solution. The radiation, the fire, everything on the third floor is clearly magical. It might also be chemical. Zachariah is not necessarily off the mark there, but removing one or both would lessen the overall effect.
Anyone got dispel magic?
I usually take that when I'm a wizard, but I don't think I did on this one, because I'm a very specific build, and level 3 spells are my most valuable. As Droid, can you dispel magic?
That's a good question. Let me use my action to open my character sheet.
We might need to leave and come back, guys. I'm better prepared. I thought there were going to be magic items.
There were.
I assumed this magical school would be full of them.
In the 2 storage rooms that Raven explored, Grant, I said there were a lot of crates full of magical items.
That had already been looted?
Some of them have.
Partially looted.
Yeah, partially looted.
Oh, okay, follow me. Maybe there's scrolls of dispel magic. This way.
We can only pray.
And then I'm gonna go...
I'm good at countering magic, but not active.
Yeah, I want to go back to that area.
Okay.
Through the second story, so not through the storm.
Okay, good call. As you're doing that, everyone make another Constitution saving throw.
No. And also, has it been more than 10 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, I no longer have Spirit Guardians, and I got an 11. But if I wasn't exhausted, it would have been
I got a 17.
A 19, and it's not, and I'm very sad about it.
I got a 22.
Unfortunately, Penelope, you're the only one that fails this one.
So damage?
Damage. Radiant damage, to be precise. 7 radiant damage, to be precise.
Is it radiant damage or radiation damage?
Same thing in 5e. Radiant damage.
Okay. Does that mean I do radiation damage?
It's all the same thing. It's just radiant.
The sun is also radiation damage.
My apologies. I'm trying to find Azure's character sheet. It's not working right now. I blame Kyle.
I think I am gonna chug that healing potion right quick. And it was just the standard healing?
Yes, 2d4 plus 2.
D4 plus 2, thank you. So I didn't have to look it up.
And I think, as an Aasimar, I think you have resistance to radiant damage. So if you've been forgetting that, I'd say go ahead and get like 5 hit points back as well.
I'll check that because I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm reading my Celestial Legacy.
Right. Yeah, Azure's character sheet is just not opening, but I don't think she has Dispel Magic. But when you make it back down to the first floor, where there's all of the magical loot, narratively, I'm going to give you all some cool bonuses and stuff that we'll do retcon and we'll do out of session. You're going to get a couple minor perks through exploring and through looting. You're also just going to get a gold piece value that you can use to spend on stuff. But that's going to be crunchy. We're going to handle that outside of narration. Pertinently, in the crates, you do find a couple spell scrolls of Dispel Magic. Azure, having worked here, would know where those would be filed away.
Nice. Okay, so we take Dispel Magic and go up and cast it on on that third floor, right?
Yeah, you can go cast Dispel Magic on that third floor. I'll be right behind you. He's just so far behind because he's so slow right now.
I put my hand on Arv's shoulder and I was like, hey, we haven't really established this, but should the worst come to pass, would you like to be a zombie or a skeleton? You're pretty good with a bow, so I figured probably want to do a skeleton thing. But I just wanted to, get your opinion.
So I think we should get to that third floor and just keep going with this.
Oh, yes.
Can I just hook Orf on my anchor and just carry him?
Sure.
And it turns out I do have resistance to radiant damage.
Awesome. Yeah, gain, let's say 8 HP. Gain 8 HP back from the radiant damage you've taken over the past little bit.
5, but I'll add 3 more.
Yeah, sounds good.
Woo!
Oh my gosh. That put me back up by a lot.
All right, so you cast Dispel Magic on the third floor, or on the staircase, as you're making your way up to the third floor. And there's just this overwhelming blast of radiant energy, searing energy, and then it does fizzle out. There is still a light source ahead. There's still the same blue radiant light, but it's not this just overwhelming churn of energy that it was beforehand. Thanks to your dispelling of that magic, significantly less.
And the shining was gold.
So you said 2 scrolls of Dispel Magic, correct?
Correct.
This is gonna come in handy, Abraham.
Oh, I imagine it will.
So you now only have 1, because you just used 1. Just want to be sure that's clear, in your notes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna write it into my spell book.
There you go. Yeah, so you're on the top floor now. There's still fires raging. These are the chemical fires Zachariah was worried about earlier. Now that the worst of it is gone, now that the ritual that had been set up is broken, you see that, or the air is not an issue anymore, importantly.
Thank God.
Oh, thank goodness.
I was starting to feel a little exhausted.
Yeah.
Starting?
Scary.
Oh my God, guys. Guys, I just want to go to sleep.
Don't go to sleep.
Tor hurt, but not tired.
Someone make a perception or an arcana or a investigation check.
Maybe someone who isn't exhausted.
I'll help whoever does it because my character sheet is gone.
I can do perception.
I was like, I can do perception or investigation.
All right, let's have Arf do perception with advantage and Tor do investigation with advantage.
Penelope.
Oh my God, even with advantage, that was only an 11.
Wow, I got a 12.
We're not gonna make it, guys.
Horrible rolls, guys.
We're not with an arcana option.
There is an arcana option.
21 from
there we
Master
go.
Abraham.
All right.
Tor found weird fire.
Yeah, collectively, but mainly through Abraham's observations, you can determine that whatever... You don't know the exact mechanism by which the spell was set up, but basically someone had turned the top floor of this, of the central tower of the Fungal Crags into some kind of smokestack, and they were burning magic items to release arcane and corrupted energy into the air.
What a waste!
Oof. Asshole. Who's in charge here?
I grab a Grimlock by the string.
Who's in charge here?
I think you said his name was...
Oh, is that the one I've been shit talking?
Yes.
Fuck that guy. I think he's watching us, just FYI. 99% sure.
That's correct.
We're being scryed on. Hi, Cephalask. I wave to a wall.
The fleshy membrane on the wall vibrates a little bit when you do that.
Yeah, being scryed on. I flip the wall off. We can actually rest now.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Can we short
the air
rest?
doesn't hurt my face. Are there actually Grimlocks in front of us?
No, I don't see any Grimlocks on this map.
Neither do I.
Oh, there's a Grimlock right here for me.
Look to your left.
Okay, so there's not Grimlocks. So there's a nice bed in here.
Hang on. Stop. You're in the wrong place.
Okay. Will you shift click me where I'm supposed to go?
It's weird because I do see a Zachariah here.
It's so bright in here. There were nice beds over there.
Oh, it's way less bright than it was when you first. I'm sad you missed the visual. It was ridiculously bright, and now it's less so.
It was like an ice room, it looked like.
Yeah, I thought it was like frozen in time or something.
No,
Good
it
thing
was
I have
just
no eyes.
pure radiant energy.
Are there any magic items left from what they were doing?
There are none of use in this room, but again, they hadn't completely harvested the first floor storage areas, and so you all will get options. We will. I'll go over those briefly before signing us out tonight, but let's get through a little bit more of the narration first, and we'll circle back on that retroactively.
Oh man, it looks like they burned a +3 Holy Avenger.
Oh my god, is that a wand of the War Mage?
God, what a waste.
Oh, the robes of the Archmagi!
The Infinity Gauntlet.
Azure points out, and she's like, "No, it's the deck of many things right there. It's all burnt to a crisp."
Oh, that's fine.
Thank
Fuck that
God. Get rid of it.
thing. Burn it again. Does anyone have any fire?
Oh no, how
sacred
could they?
flame.
And you see Arf just crying over a crate of just bashed in whiskey bottles.
Those were magic whiskey bottles off.
Oh,
they were going to be infinite.
Oh, I don't know if I
whiskey.
can go on. Go on without me. He collapses by the box.
Inspiration if you don't have it already.
Oh, dang it, I do.
Yeah, thought you might.
Just too inspirational.
Yeah.
So are we officially short resting in this room?
Yeah, I think we take a breather. I don't think we can sleep.
No, I didn't think sleep. Short rest.
Warm your bones by this last remaining magical fire.
I'm gonna have Raven, while we're short resting, fly up this next floor though.
Oh, this is the top floor.
Okie doke.
During our short rest, I will... Ooh, I'm a little short on funds. Can I borrow 2 gold?
Sure,
No.
yeah, sure. I give you 2 gold. Do I have 2 gold?
Oh, thank you. I have 8.
I'm sure you've got at least 2 gold, Penelope.
Yeah, I have 23, so I will give you 2.
I put them in a brazier and, summon Cryptnips back from the fiend plane.
There's probably so much charcoal up here.
I summon you, Cryptnips, from the dark, dark corners of the universe by the power of Aelia. And then you see a little red imp with a scorpion tail and wings appear in the place of 10 gold. And I look at him, give him a stern look, and he quickly turns invisible.
How is this helping your exhaustion?
Well, 1 second.
I just needed to get my familiar back.
No, not you. Don't we have to sleep to go
Hold
down a
on.
level of exhaustion?
So who's exhausted? Who all is exhausted? Me.
Me.
I
I
know
have
Arf.
1.
I have 2 levels.
I have 2.
I am gonna pull out Nathan. I'm sorry, I've been looking it up. I haven't built it in my character sheet yet, but I'm gonna take out my special item, which is a locket.
Nice.
From under my kind of shirt. I'm gonna take it out. It's like a very simple gold locket that is sealed shut. And I'm going to use 4 charges, and everyone you're gonna lose a level of exhaustion.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so
That's
now I'm back to
badass.
2. I can also heal sanity with it, but only on a short rest.
Ooh.
That's cool, too, because there's really not a whole lot of mechanics for regaining it.
Clacker wants to meet you.
Right. Exhaustion removal is only during a short rest, right? I can't remember what I wrote for the item.
Sanity and exhaustion and Justilian Arcanotherapy.
I could go for some arcanotherapy.
Nice.
Starts taking off shoes.
Which means so I don't have it built in my character sheet yet. I'm pulling it up from the email.
Yeah.
So just Dalian Arcanotherapy. During a short rest, you may spend 1 charge to let yourself or a creature sharing your short rest immediately make a saving throw against a form of madness. So it's going real handy.
Clacker is like, I wish I had that.
I know. Didn't you hear me? I said Clacker wants to meet you.
I built that specifically for Clacker.
Oh, my heart. Hopefully it's still there.
So I'm back to 2.
It's
I'm
insane.
2 levels of exhaustion. So I'm still slow, and I'm still, but I can. It's better.
Nice. Well, the short rest does pass uneventfully, aside from occasional pops and sparkles from the corrupted magic items that have been burning. We're coming up on time, so I'd like to get kind of a general sense of what your plan is next. You've cleared out the crags, and you've identified and eliminated the worst of the radiation. It'll be a little while before all of the chemical fires die down, but they can't self-propagate anymore.
I would like to go to the Lion's Den and go back to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, it's mission complete, right?
I kind of feel like that.
I'm worried that
destroyed
if
the
we
source of corruption.
left the Krungle frags, the fungal crags.
Yeah, it's Krungle Crags.
Zachariah's impact.
Fungal crabs.
Krungle
That
Crags.
What's stopping, the mind flayers from just coming back and taking back the tower, and we're gonna do this again.
Azure nods vigorously. She's like, I agree. I wonder if maybe we need to hold the fort and get reinforcements out here.
Azure, do you have, maybe some sort of sending or messaging spell? Maybe we can get some backup to relieve us. I can go sleep.
I can do that. I can get reinforcements out here right away.
Okay. So we stay here, hold it till reinforcements come, and then we take naps? Or then we move on to the next target and keep on the offensive?
Honestly, I think we should just go get a bed and sleep here tonight then.
The Lion's Den has a lot of levels of protection, like scrying and kind of that stuff that we don't really have here, and that's my big concern, sleeping for full 8 hours with, Cephalosk watching. It's a little creepy, huh?
Oh, I don't give a shit.
We are sleeping behind enemy lines if we do it out here. With the psionic powers that mind flayers have, they might even be able to invade our dreams. Not sure.
Nice.
You're right, Lion's Den was warded.
The plan then, Nathan, based on, it sounds like our only possible plan is to wait here for reinforcements, go back and sleep, and then pick a new objective, which I'm assuming will be Sapphire's area. I can't remember what that was called.
The riverbed.
Riverbed complex.
Yep. All right.
Or we can talk about our next objective also.
Yeah.
Maybe we can talk about it offline, guys.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like you've got at least a couple good ideas though. So
okay.
We'll recap any offline conversation that occurs. We'll recap that at the beginning of next episode so the listeners can get with kind of the strategy that you guys are coming up with in this room. Right, last thing is to simulate the cool loot that you found and the magic items that you keep for yourselves. You each get 1 extra magic item point. Just label it like Fungal Crags or something on your character sheets.
Oh, cool.
You're going to get quite a bit of gold. I haven't figured out the exact amount yet, but it'll be at least 1,000 each.
And we leveled up?
And we leveled up?
Did not say that. That's coming soon. Coming soon. Not this time. I haven't finished this list yet. I ran out of time this afternoon, but I'm putting together a list of uncommon magic items. It's not like just any uncommon item from the book, but it's like a select list. So you're all getting 1 magic item point. You're all getting some gold. And then you're getting to pick out of 3 things. You get an uncommon magic item out of a list that I make. You get 3 rare consumables, again out of a list that I haven't quite finished. So that's gonna be like a potion of better than greater healing, like a supreme healing or something like that. But they're consumables. Right.
Ooh.
And you can mix and match. You could get 3 supreme or alchemist fire or whatever. Or you just get a bunch extra gold to just simulate like the wealth that you've acquired. So those are your options.
What about spell scrolls?
Oh man, because those are technically consumable, but then they're not for you. I'll throw some spell scrolls into the consumables list. I'm gonna think about the kinds.
I mean, either way, they get used up
right
in the process.
Right. I will think about the kinds of spells that are commonly taught in the academy at the Fungal Crags, and I'll put those as options for Zachariah. Or for anyone else. Like, you can take the spell scroll and use it as well.
I cast Lose School.
Yeah.
I cast Epic Defeat.
All right, so I will get that list out to you, and then we'll briefly share what kind of benefits you got next week.
Dope.
This has been Sanity Damage, To Whom the Sea Belongs. Thank you for joining us on this epic voyage. We would love to hear from you. You can go to linktree/the Kaleidosphere or linktree/Sanity Damage to get in touch with us. You can find contacts to all of our social media and to our Discord, which is the best place to get in contact with us. This podcast is a homebrewed podcast, and our dice sponsor is FanRoll. You can get all of their dice and dice accessories at fanrolldice.com, and be sure at checkout to use the coupon code HOMEBREW for 10% off anything on the website. That's fanrolldice.com. This campaign is dedicated to Brandon, who we hold in loving memory. To Whom the Sea Belongs is a sanity damage campaign set in the Kaleidosphere. Join us next week as you all hold the fort.
Dope.
Nice.
Nice.
Large eyes, small mouth. Goodbye.
Big eyes, small mouth.